Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and I just got off the phone with my father, who is the official father of the Digital Asset Investor channel. And he, just like me, is interested in buying gold these days, and we were talking about it. I wanted to show you this video.
The Chinese capital account is open on a limited basis through gold. They get panicked, they're buying gold. Okay, so far so good. Stay with me here now. That means that the more of an issue there is in China, economic, geopolitical, etc., the more gold the Chinese are going to buy, given their savings they have, given the fact that the Chinese are still running 30-year high manufacturing surpluses, 30-year highs with the world, which means their dollar inflows are at near 30-year highs. So the more of an economic issue the more of a geopolitical issue is, the more gold is likely to be bought by Chinese consumers. That will, all else equal, drive gold up in yuan terms. Now, in a world where oil and commodities were still only priced in dollars, that is where historically things would have gotten really sticky for China. And because as the yuan goes up in China due to Chinese buying, the US can control the price of gold, as they've historically done when they've needed to, in dollar terms. And if you have the price of gold going up in yuan but not moving in dollars, what you get is the yuan falling against the dollar. Okay, so far so good. Falling yuan against the dollar when oil and other commodities are only priced in dollars means that China's money is not going as far for their oil and commodity imports. So now they need to run down dollar FX reserves to buy oil, etc. Eventually, on this path, they run out of dollar reserves, and then they have a Southeast Asia currency crisis like we saw in 1997, economic and currency bad outcome. Yuan collapses. Okay, that's in a world where oil and commodities are still only priced in dollars. But the marginal oil barrel and marginal commodity ton are priced in yuan now. It doesn't take a lot, it just takes the ability to do so. Why? Because now, when the price of gold goes up in yuan, with oil and commodities priced in yuan as well, the marginal ton, what that's saying is something very different. That is saying that gold now buys more oil in China, in yuan, than it does in London, in dollars, in New York. And what does that do? Capital flows where it's treated best. Gold is just capital. So the gold starts to flow to China where it can buy more oil. We would start to see London ETF tonnage drained. Check. We would start to see LBMA tonnage drained. Check. Eventually, as enough tonnage was drained, we would start to see gold prices shift to being set in China instead of in London or New York, as has always been the case over the last 50 to 60 years. Check. Hopefully you're now starting to see why yuan, oil, and commodities is such a big deal. People have not understood this in the 6 years it's been out.
How about them apples, folks? eGreg Crypto gets it. Measured move to 2,700. He's calling for looking ahead next target by year end $2,700 to $3,000 oil. Not oil, gold, I'm sorry. As gold continues to rise, many macro analysts, myself included, become concerned this trend may suggest an impending black swan event or simply highlight gold's status. Yeah, folks, I'm telling you, whatever's coming, you better, I'm making sure I'm owning some gold. Andy Scheckman, who owns Miles Franklin Precious Metals, my sponsor, spot gold and silver are on the climb. Here's that. And if you want to get some gold, I did just this last week. I did it exactly like I'm showing you how to do it. You go up here on milesfranklin.com. The link's in the top of the description of this video. Click on the sign up button, and then you'll see a place to put your referral code, which is DAI Gold, all caps, right there. And sign up, then you can get gold. And I want to show you, I've shown it before. You can always, when you go to their homepage, you can scroll down to see what their specials are. They've got silver and gold specials right now. Here's their specials. That's what I do before I buy anything. Check it out. So we've got John Deaton, big momentum, $1.2 million cash on hand in 42 days. Then there was a Politico article about crypto executives putting money behind a long shot bid to oust Elizabeth Warren. And it shows here in this article, as you go down, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse and the company's executive chair and co-founder Chris Larson both plunked down the maximum contribution of $6,600, half for the primary, half for the general election, according to Deaton's campaign. Deaton's amicus brief in the SEC's enforcement case against the company helped build his notoriety in the crypto world. I haven't even looked at it, but he was on with Scaramucci the other day. I'm going to have to go back and watch that. It says here, Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss, who co-founded the embattled crypto exchange Gemini, shelled out $6,600 apiece. Then it says two other crypto executives, Ethereum Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson and Casa co-founder Jameson Lopp, both donated the primary maximum $3,300 according to data provided by Deaton's campaign. He's also been endorsed by Mark Cuban. Now, what we're going to do here on this channel is when we can finally get access to who contributed, what we're going to do then is we're going to go and look at who in crypto did not, because we got to make sure we're holding everybody accountable. If you're pro crypto, don't just pretend like you're pro crypto and then back the most look, if you're not contributing to John Deaton and you got a lot of money and you're in crypto, then you're contributing to Elizabeth Warren. Even if you're not contributing to Elizabeth Warren, because John Deaton is the one that has the uphill climb here, since she's the incumbent. So we will call you out. If you're in crypto, if you're some major crypto person and you're not contributing to John Deaton, you will be highlighted on this channel. And I suggest everybody else do it if you love crypto. Well, we also love the official cool guy of the Digital Asset Investor channel, and this was put out today, and I had to highlight it. This is a clip I played in my last video of John McAfee, and they've got BlackBerry XRP, who is the official cool guy of the Digital Asset Investor channel. It says, is BlackBerry the son of famed British-American computer programmer and two-time presidential candidate John McAfee? Boy, would that be a plot twist, folks. Please let it be. I don't think it's true, but please let it be. You gotta love the cool guy. Okay, Brad depegged, for this from Anders L. Brad depegged for a short amount of time, but quickly repegged to 589. You gotta love Brad's sense of humor. Okay, here's Meta Lawman talking about the Uniswap situation. I don't think I've played this yet. Talking to Paul Barron.
The elections in November are going to be extremely important to crypto. If we want to slow down this train, if we want to stop it and stop the damage that is occurring, because as you know, we're sending out some of our smartest minds who are literally leaving the United States and going somewhere where it is safer to innovate. This is a dangerous place to innovate in the area of financial services right now. And so people are smart, and they're taking capital with them. They're taking brain power. We're talking about brilliant MIT kind of people that are taking off and going elsewhere. And I know this for a fact because we represented them at my law firm not that long ago, where we would explain to them what the regulatory situation is in the United States And their answer would be, thank you very much for that information. We're packing up and heading to Estonia or wherever it might be. This is real. It's not some hypothetical, argument that people are making up as a straw man. This is happening. I've seen it, and it's really unfortunate. It needs to be stopped. And now we're depending on courts and judges to stop it for now. But we really need to express our views in November in this election cycle.
All right. I love that guy. He's brilliant. Check this out. The big whale announces that USD, this is one of the Tether, CEO of Tether announces USDT stablecoin will not be regulated in Europe. From June 30th, MiCA application, it will no longer be possible to distribute it on exchanges registered in Europe. Funny, just about the time that Ripple issues its stablecoin. Speaking of stablecoins, here's Paul Barron.
This was an interesting tweet here from Ryan Adams over from Bankless. Stablecoins now will happen in the U.S. because BlackRock and the banks want them to happen. And this could not be more obvious. The BUIDL fund on Ethereum is a high bandwidth pipeline between U.S. Treasuries and USDC. There you go. Pipelines will bring trillions on chain. USDC issuer Circle likely will IPO. I agree with that. BlackRock has ownership in Circle. You start to see how it all plays together. The banks will backdoor themselves into stablecoin by acquiring, partnering, and controlling crypto native companies. That's going to be interesting to watch. There could be some setups here that are pushing companies into that, maybe even things on decentralized exchanges, all playing into this. U.S. does not have the political will to build a central bank digital currency. That's the question I'm still questioning in the sense of what
those bankless guys like this guy that they're talking about, they won't even bring up Ripple or XRP because those guys are Ethereum maxis. Well, they may be transitioning away from Ethereum now, but those guys, they're part of the media, the crypto media propaganda machine. So they're not about to bring up something about Ripple or XRP in that conversation. Check this out. Stuart Alderati, the SEC continues to lose. Second Circuit Court of Appeals refused to reconsider their decision in which they held that if the buyer suffers financial loss, the SEC is not entitled to disgorgement from if the buyer suffers no financial loss, the SEC is not entitled to disgorgement from the seller. Well, this is pretty key, folks, because isn't that what they're wanting from Ripple? Remember the disgorgement? Well, if the buyer suffers no financial loss, they're not entitled to it. You think Ripple's going to use that in their settlement or whatever they do? Now, you got to watch this. This is from Ripple. This is Brad Garlinghouse. You'll remember in fact, my father, who, as you remember, is the official father of the Digital Asset Investor channel, he called me. Now, my father's getting older. He called me yesterday and asked me in a serious way. He said, hey, my friend told me that he saw where Brad Garlinghouse was doing an XRP giveaway on YouTube, and he wanted to know if that was real or not. And I told him, I said, Dad, that's a scam. The fact that you're even asking me this worries me. That's a scam, and because these people target older people, folks. That's what's scary about this stuff. So that people do get fooled by these people, and this is why Ripple put this out.
Oh, hi. I'm Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple. Hi, I'm Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple. No, you're not. Big wins at the XRP giveaway. Link in bio. Look, this guy is obviously a scam. There's no XRP giveaway. Send us 500 XRP and we'll send you double back. Congratulations, XRP holders. Whoa. Ripple will never ask you to send us XRP. Send me your wallet address and we will give you all the XRP. Okay, that's enough, buddy. I'm reporting you. Big wins at the XRP. At least I got my hair right.
Ripple will never ask you to send us XRP. Stay aware. Stay safe. Great ad. Kudos to Ripple. Ripple, just so you know, I'm putting you on notice. If you have music in that audio right there that's copyrighted, the digital asset investor is officially angry at you because I'm going to have to edit that out. It would be a rookie mistake. I don't think you would make, Ripple, to put copyrighted music over the top of that. All right, now, I'm gonna play this, and I got some other stuff. Wanted to show you another thing. The whole reason I created my private group at daixrp.com was for the purposes of being able to show you things that I will not show you out here on YouTube, because YouTube, they can turn you off on a dime if you don't show the right politically correct stuff, and that's the fact, Jack. I know that for a fact. So we're going to go in. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, tell your friends and family. Here we go.